everyone, and welcome back to Teach Astronomy. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky. But today, you can call me Kai because it is Thursday, and it means that that means that D&D. It's D&D. I lost it. I was doing so well. It's D&D Space Night. We're back. It's been a couple weeks. We took a short hiatus because we had a bunch of scheduling conflicts, but we're back, and we're ready to get back to the chaos and the fun and the adventure. And I'll be honest, I do not really remember where we left off, so I will pass it over to our lovely Game Master Grant to get us caught up on what the hell we're doing.
Oh, but I do.
Oh my god. That sounded like you were behind me. You're in the room with every viewer, which is my mother. Hi, Mom.
Highland Jersey, welcome. Where we left off, in our last session, we had our obligatory goo monster of the mission. I will find new ways to make them interesting every single time, I promise. And after the obligatory goo monster, everyone decided to go check out a storage room. Now, for anyone who is watching this as a VOD or on Vicky's channel later, or is new here now, first, welcome. And second, let me fill you in on the premise. The premise of D&D in Space is that we are following the away team of Starship Endurance, a massive colony ship, now many, many centuries out from Earth. Time is weird in this universe. And the away team's missions are to go poke the thing and hopefully not get killed by it. And that's essentially been the story of the away team so far. In this particular mission, they've been sent in their own ship now. You guys have a ship. It is wonderful, called the Dawnbreaker. And they are investigating a planet, initially for habitability, but now they've been drawn into what is called the Trial of Darkness, a rite of passage for Trakkens who follow the way of light, and it is a trial that they are going through for the sake of one of their companions, Satsi. So, just to familiarize everybody with the situation you are currently in, let's go ahead and do a quick screen share so that you can see the room we're in. We'll go back to our normal mode in just a moment. I do have permission. Excellent.
Yes, give me a countdown.
All right, switching in 3, 2, 1, now.
Wait, I have to move us.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, also I discovered a new tool for those who are unfamiliar with Tabletop Simulator. I have a flick tool, so amazing. I pulled out a D20. I can roll a D20 by flicking it.
I love it.
All right, I am done being distracted.
Next time that goes on sale, you should let me know.
Will do.
We're not going to talk about the fact that Grant just got a nat 20. I mean, okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'll save it for the next time I roll. Anyway, so you are currently checking out this storage room. Last time Leaf had found another one of those hard light projectors in the back of the room. You had removed it from the wall and had Brick carry it because Brick is carrying everything for everybody right now.
I am very near my carrying capacity, okay?
Brick is a strong boy.
Everyone needs someone
I
to
am
carry their
strong,
stuff
just
sometimes.
not of body.
So yes, that's essentially where you are. The storage room itself, it's a little messy. It's got some cobwebs here and there. There's a thick layer of dust on everything. And Ahmad is currently kind of just waiting outside for you guys to finish exploring whatever's going on in here. And yeah, from here, you can go farther down this hall or return to the stairwell. So the real question is, and this will decide whether or not we keep the map up for the time being, do you want to go anywhere else, or are you going to be spending a little bit of time in the storage room?
Well, we've disabled the projector. We might as well take a look around.
All right. So with that, I will go ahead and stop the screen share for just a bit.
Okay.
Stopping in 3, 2, 1, now.
One day we're going to get it exactly on the money, and it's going to be incredible. It
That was
wasn't
pretty
today,
smooth.
but, you know, one day.
There's gotta be a way to make that just like work.
I think what needs to happen is Vicky needs to DM. Needs to stream it and DM it. Let's do it. Anyway, so
I did
you
that
have
for the
this whole.
Christmas episode. Sorry.
You're good. We'll do it again. So you have this whole room at your disposal. What would you like to check out?
We're just looking for something shiny, and he rolled a nat 1, so have at that.
The spider webs are kind of shiny.
Ooh.
And by find, I'm going to be rather liberal with that and say, yeah, you kind of just walk into some spider webs.
Little tickly.
Do you know how hard that's gonna be to clean off,
What?
Rick?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
And they're not just any spider webs; they're alien spider webs. Who knows what's in them?
Ooh,
Anyway,
Uh-oh.
don't like
what
nasty.
is everybody else doing? There are plenty of crates and boxes. Many of them seem to just be kind of plain metal containers. Some of them are a light blue. There are a couple of kind of greenish yellow ones, and then there are also some barrels kind of all over the place.
I'll go for a greenish yellow box.
Blue
Okay.
means danger. I'll check that out.
Should
Okay.
we roll for this to see if we get the good box or the box that is gonna kill us? The box
Oh,
with the
don't
snake
worry.
in
I've
it?
got it taken care of.
Okay.
Please, no snakes. Anyway,
Snakes.
What is the
Why
line
does
from
it
Indiana
always have
Jones?
to be snakes?
Yeah.
that's me right now. Anyway,
Why
so
couldn't it be something nice like follow the butterflies? Different franchise entirely, but
anyway, so Kai, you go to one of the yellowish green ones. It does have a button panel on the front of it, and it seems to have 2 buttons, just one right over the other.
Does one say open?
You can't read the language. You're not connected to Bessie right
Oh,
now.
it's one on the other.
Mhm.
I'll hit the top one because I assume that means open.
Actually, the little display lights up, and you see alien script on it.
And I hit the bottom one.
You hear the sound of a pressure seal releasing,
Okay.
and
this is either very good or very bad.
Yeah, the usual.
and you know there's kind of a musty sweetness to it as the lid just pops loose. Okay, you open it up and you actually see there's an assortment of things in here. There seem to be some canisters of something, you're not entirely sure, but there are also, pretty sure they're books of some kind, just in one corner. I assume you, well, what do you do?
I'm gonna grab a book. I'm also gonna stop the abandoned building sounds because you guys can't hear them, but they were getting kind of loud.
Okay. The first book you pick up is it's got this cover that's made out of almost a wood-like material, and it just starts to disintegrate a little bit in your hands.
I
when you-
so I like pick it up and it starts to disintegrate, and I just very gently put it back down because I'm like, oh no.
Okay. Are you gonna look at any of the others, or
I'm gonna like glance. I mean, do they look like they're in the same shape?
some of them look like they're made out of different materials. They might be in better shape.
Okay, so I will gently put the one that's falling apart to the side, and I will grab one that looks like it's not going to fall apart in my hands, because while I don't think anyone's coming back for these, I'd still feel bad about destroying them.
Okay. This one's definitely in better condition. It seems to be made out of a synthetic, almost plastic-like material, and it has images of what appears to be a lavish dish of food on the front of it.
Oh, guys, I found a cookbook. Yes, let's go. Alien cookbook. I put it in my backpack, and I'm like, y'all know what I'm making when we get home. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be fun.
There is one more book.
What does this look like? Tell me.
This one seems to have on the front. This one has a bit of a collage of images. One is a plate of food. There's also apparently a roasting spit. But then you also see an anatomical drawing of a humanoid.
Serve mankind.
That's exactly what I was thinking. To serve Lynn Jersey literally at the same time to serve man. Oh my god, it's so good.
It was my favorite. It was my favorite episode.
It's
of the show
such
ever.
a good one. It's such a good one. Oh,
It was the only one that didn't emotionally scar me.
yeah. Twilight Zone will mess you up.
Do
But,
you perhaps leaf through it?
Yeah. Yes, I
Sorry.
do. I do.
Hey, my puns are really bad. Just beware.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there appear to be instructions for multiple species in there on how to properly butcher and serve them.
I thought you were gonna say prepare.
Any that I recognize.
I don't know. Does Kai have the stomach to just keep going until she recognizes something? I mean,
How
this
graphic
a
is
character
it?
question.
Well, let's find out. Okay, Constitution or something?
Yeah, roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
How do I cook Draken? I need to know.
I must know. Fortitude save, that is a 12.
Yeah, you after a few pages, you just start becoming a little nauseous.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna close it and throw it back in. And then I'm gonna very nervously glance at the canisters that are in there. And I'm gonna shut the box. I'm gonna say, I'm good with the first book, actually. I think
What
I'm
was-
done here.
That's uncharacteristic of you. Is something wrong?
No, I just think I found a cannibal book. Maybe not a cannibal book. I guess it's not technically a cannibal thing unless it's your species.
Can I see?
No, you can't. Leave, and I kick the box. Not today, leave.
But
Roll unarmed damage against the box.
No, I kick
alien
it like away
anatomy.
from him. That's all.
okay.
Yeah.
Just
Just like
imagine what
slide
Artie
it.
could do with that.
Imagine
though,
what we
like,
could learn.
We
Imagine
don't
Artie would
learn
love
anymore.
that book.
Artie?
No.
That book in the
Artie
hands of
could-
Artie, that would be like
Would you
that's a
rather
war
that
crime
Artie
waiting to
learned-
happen.
Would you prefer that Artie take the hands-on approach?
I would prefer that Artie doesn't know that you can eat other like humanoids.
Artie
I don't
doesn't
know
wanna
if
eat
he
them anyway.
I don't know if he understands that yet.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, and when he does, I'm gonna have to like rewire his brain or something. Like that's gonna be a concerning. I love him; he's my son, but also, do I trust him? Mostly, you know, there's part of me like no.
Maybe we can teach him to get it through books instead of, trying to dissect everyone we come across.
I'm not bringing the book back.
Fine.
What do you
Okay.
look for?
Does Kai leave the box unattended? I think is the next question. I have. At any point, does Kai leave the box unattended?
I am not a babysitter. I'm not a babysitter. I am just your captain, your commander, and I'm telling you, don't bring the book back. You can make your own choices, though.
Okay. Next up, leaf.
I absolutely, as soon as Kai wanders off, go pick up the book and leaf through it and take pictures of every page and then put it back where I found it. I
Okay.
will not take the book with me.
I'm
You may
gonna.
make.
Can I roll to see if I see him do it?
Is leaf being at all subtle?
No.
Okay, then I do see you do it. Yeah,
Um,
I'm just watching you from the corner.
Uh huh. Disapprovingly.
Like,
Yeah.
look, it's just for the pictures.
Okay. You may add, essentially as part of your knowledge pool now, you may add basic anatomy, basic xenoanatomy
Lynn
to
Jersey.
your
Sorry.
to your knowledge pool.
Lynn Jersey said Kai's not a micromanager, but maybe she should be.
Who knows? That might be some character development.
Depends how far Leaf pushes me.
Learn from our mistakes.
Look, I will leave the book and I won't show any of the pictures to Artie.
I haven't said anything. I'm just looking at you.
Rick is
Okay.
currently stuck
And
in
then I
spiderwebs.
make eye contact
I'm
and
just
carefully
brushing
put the
them
book
off
back
and, like-
down.
Okay. All right.
Was there anything special about these blue things?
They have the same controls. Upper button lights up the display, lower button opens it.
Do I recognize any of the symbols?
How thorough was your study of Alician?
Barely. I mean,
Okay,
Leaf's had how many months to study this?
true. Okay, so yeah, you can piece together some things. It's saying
He's at least memorized the alphabet.
yeah, it's saying essentially biohazard, handle with care.
Sorry, I just hit the volume roller on my keyboard. That was loud. Someone say something so I know I'm not going to be deafened.
Hello.
You're good, man.
Do not be
Okay, we're
spooked.
good. Yeah, I swiped it all the way up the first time.
Oh god.
Whoops.
It's fun.
Yeah, if it says biohazard,
I can't tell you what to do. I can't read it.
I'll hit the
Also-
A
top
lot of
button.
things.
You'll hit the
Yeah, I hit the top button, the one that made it scroll things before, right?
Yeah, it seems to be listing a table of contents. Not all of it you recognize. There do seem to be measurements, as in numbers, and you think measurements of mass.
Okay, do I recognize any of the things?
You're pretty sure you recognize the word for
Meat.
raw, maybe meat. Yes,
Oh really?
yes.
Don't open that.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Airy doing?
Oh, I've been just trying to get the spider webs off the brick the whole time.
Oh,
These are
Okay.
so sticky.
no.
It is actually. You're getting about as many spider webs on you as you're getting off of brick.
No.
Somebody help.
Your
Okay,
hands get stuck together.
I try to help them.
That being said, it's not so strong that it's like binding you. It's just you're both covered in spider webs at this point.
Rick, this is the last time you're allowed to go run
I
over
mean,
to
we've
spider
looked
webs, ever.
worse. It's pretty cool. We look like, dungeoners or something. I don't know.
Okay. While you're doing that, Satsi's actually climbed up onto one of the shelves and it seems to be fishing around inside a crate of some kind.
Ooh.
Going for the cookie jar method.
Anything good up there?
In response, she actually tosses down what looks like a small sealed container at you, Leaf.
Just
Yeah. And this one, it just seems to be plain metal that's been sealed. And you don't... The language on it that actually seems to have been printed onto the metal is not one you recognize. This is not Alician. There is, however, what looks like kind of a sticker that was put underneath it that you're pretty sure at least one of the words says spices.
Rick!
Yeah?
Covered in spider webs, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, do you want help with that?
Nah, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Can you hold this?
Yeah, sure.
It's just spices.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another kilogram for you. And also,
Okay.
Kai,
A kilogram of spices. Oh my god.
it's
a
a,
lot of
it's a
spice.
pretty big box.
Dang.
Also, Kai, that book is half a kilogram that you picked up.
Okay. I have no idea how much weight I'm carrying. So.
I'm just letting you know, you're good.
Cool.
Okay.
We're getting pretty close to his carrying capacity.
Let me know
you
if
also-
you need to take something, bud.
You also notice that Satsi, because she has this, large shoulder bag that she's just constantly throwing stuff into, she takes another couple of these things and just shoves them into the bag.
Cool.
And yeah, you've got a box of alien spices.
Hell yes.
And
I would just like to say for the record, my
Spice.
collection of alien spices is actually getting significant. Because this is not the first container of alien spices you've given me.
Uh-huh. You have to
We're
play
going
with
to have
them at
all
some
of
point.
them.
I'm gonna
Satsi,
cook.
Satsi also looks down at all of you and points to the crate and holds up 2 of her 4 fingers. And then points back at the crate.
Needs 2 people?
She pulls out one of the containers from her bag and then essentially gestures it at the crate that she's been rummaging through, puts the container back in her bag, and holds up 2 fingers.
There's 2 in there? There's 2 left in there. Okay.
That's the sense you're getting.
Okay. Wait, are we... Can we share the ones that... How many did you put in your bag?
She holds up 2.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how much do we want alien spices? Like,
She reaches into her bag. You hear some clinking around, and she pulls out a couple of those credit chips and just rubs them together and then puts them back in the bag.
that's a good point.
That's what I was
Go for it.
thinking. I'll take one.
Okay, she tosses you one
Thanks.
and holds up
I'll
the
take
last.
last.
Okay, and tosses it at Brick.
You sure you don't want me to
I'm
do
not
it?
at my
No.
carrying
Okay.
capacity, but I am close enough that I don't feel like having to go calculate it right now.
I'm 20 kilograms off.
I imagine you say something to that effect, but in not D&D stat speak in the game. And
Me? Or
yeah,
him?
like Leaf. And
Oh, yeah.
and
I'm carrying a lot of stuff. Leaf gestures to the incredibly small amount of stuff he's carrying.
yeah, I look at it and I'm like, we're gonna hit the gym when we get back, okay? I'm gonna show you how to lift. It's gonna be fun. I'll be your
So,
spotter.
okay, just the best part about this, right, is that Leaf actually does have like his augmentations and stuff. He has a fortified skeleton. Like, in principle, he could actually bear a lot of weight. It's just that he doesn't have the muscle mass to move anything.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta bulk.
This would be great.
It's time for the alien steroids next.
No.
Nice.
Is spice a euphemism?
You
Is
don't know
Leaf
what
gonna
this
get
stuff
is
is.
Leaf gonna
Spice?
get swole?
Got spice?
Got
I
some-
mean-
got some spice.
I mean, you don't know.
Add a
As far as
little
we're aware, this
spice.
isn't the same universe as Dune, so who knows?
Oh
Anyway,
yeah.
And some oregano makes a nice boom.
It's drugs that give us warp drives? Let's go.
You've got
You'll
technology for
think
that.
you have warp drive.
Okay, for everyone who's got one of these containers, I'm just going to let you know how much they are so I don't have to remember later. They are 125 Freeport credits a piece.
We gotta keep one because I want to cook with it, but
All right, and of course there are more containers. You are welcome to keep looking around.
This entire story arc is literally just going to be us rummaging around in an alien thing,
Yeah.
occasionally,
shopping episode.
occasionally punctuated by us getting mauled by something.
I mean, that's the wonder of an actual dungeon. You guys can take as long as you want,
I
and I
love
only
it.
have to do a little bit. It's wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to explain. If Satsi doesn't seem to be in a rush,
Yeah, she's still
I
checking
will
things
take
out.
the time to explore. How
Okay.
long have we been here total, actually?
Question.
Because that actually kind of matters.
It's probably only a couple hours if I
At,
don't know.
I think at most, with the exploring you've been doing, it's been an hour and a half.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's
You
it?
have not been. You haven't been in this underground facility for very long. You
Yeah,
you
okay,
kind
that
of
makes
check
sense.
things out upstairs. I got stabbed by some floor spikes at one point. There was the hard light sprite thing, and then investigating there. Most of these encounters have been like 5-10 minutes at most.
Kai got possessed, tried to kill y'all.
Oh yeah, that happened. Forgot about that one.
There was another
Yeah,
goo
uh,
monster.
Yeah, I'll keep poking around.
Okay. All right.
Rick is gonna shake every container that he can and listen to
It's
it.
for like Christmas present style.
Yeah.
Okay, first container you pick up is one of the kind of plain metal just crates. You shake it, and immediately you just hear the sound of something shattering on the inside.
Oops.
Wait, I feel like he should have to roll for that and get a bad roll for that to happen.
It's so much. It's so
Got a
good
one.
though.
I don't know.
Oh, that's true. You did get a 1 before.
That being said, yeah, if everyone wants to roll a search check just to check out the room more thoroughly, you are welcome to.
Sure.
Okay.
Physically.
It'll stop. I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Eventually.
Oh, my modifier's higher than I thought it was. 13.
13?
If
16.
it doesn't.
16. Okay.
Okay, 17 for Airy.
Okay.
18.
Wow,
Wow.
you had to one up me like that,
I
bud?
did.
Just keep.
Also, you're welcome. I chose a snack that doesn't make noise.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I want a snack. I want gushers.
Well,
Do it.
sadly, I think Leaf is the only person who doesn't really find anything. You find out that one of the other blue containers also has apparently raw meat in it. So I'll give you that for a 13.
I look at one or two more containers and go, yeah, raw meat. I'm done with this, and start feeding Wonder.
Okay.
Start feeding Wonder the raw meat. No.
It had biohazard on the label.
Yeah,
I
no.
think I'm gonna skip that.
After a couple hundred years, you crack that thing open, and it's not
If
gonna
you
smell
don't know
like
what
much.
kind of meat it is, and you just found the cookbook we just saw,
Yeah, we do not want to give. We do not want to accidentally give Wonder a taste of sweet, sweet human flesh. And then.
Pressed,
Okay.
oh
Are you regretting not doing that?
no, I just realized something though,
Oh no.
because this is Leaf,
No. No, Kyle.
and Leaf, we're supposed to take back tissue samples.
No.
It's part of our job.
What do you mean?
Okay.
No, it's not. We don't even have to go back to the Endurance if we don't want to.
Hey, Kai.
I have the keys. We can go wherever we want to. I don't want to
Okay.
do that. We
Hey,
don't have
Kai,
to tell them.
This thing, there's like meat of some kind in
No.
here. Should we take a sample back for Artie?
Not. We should not. Leave,
Okay.
please, God, no.
Okay,
The
fine.
book was one thing.
You say there's meat?
No,
No.
not the nice kind. I mean, for somebody, I guess it was, but
I'll take,
Okay.
yeah. I'll take some
Okay.
time to kind of scroll through the manifest of one of these things and just snap pictures of it and stuff to show Bessie later.
Sounds good. Okay. So the rest of you actually come across you come across a couple of things. There's another crate. It's kind of a reddish brown in the back. It's also one of these sealed crates. You can hit the bottom button and it opens up. And as you're investigating, you see no signs that it's got anything dangerous in it. So you open it up and you find what appear to be emergency rations
Oh.
that seem to be
Nice.
perfectly preserved.
there are an ingredients
Looks
list
like-
on these bad boys.
First gonna bite one.
Do you say I'm just gonna bite one?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Okay.
pick one up and try to understand the nutrition facts.
It is in an alien language, so you're not entirely sure.
I figured, and Brick's just gonna eat it.
Yes.
Just gonna take a little nibble.
Okay. All right.
That does not work the same in 3.5 as it does in 5e.
So
5e, if you
Yeah, you-
nibble, you don't get poisoned, right? Or something.
In 5e, you don't get poisoned, you just know what it would have done if you'd consumed enough of it to get an effective dose.
See, we don't play 3.5 or 5, really. We play homebrew. We're at the mercy of Grant, and Grant gets to decide if we
Calling
die.
this D&D is a little bit of a stretch. It's
fair.
role-playing game loosely based off of D&D.
Lynn
yeah,
Jersey
essentially.
suggests to check the expiration date.
I think Brick's just taking a bite here. Yeah, It's an interesting combination. It's a bit salty. It's got just kind of this bland, starchy flavor, but also there is a hint of, I think the closest thing you can call it is chocolate.
It's a
I mean,
biscuit.
it's pretty good, guys.
It's a biscuit.
Avery just smells it. Like, are you sure?
I'll give it a
It looks
sniff.
kind of gross.
It actually smells a lot worse than it tastes.
Smells
Like,
kinda
what are
gross.
you?
We
Oh,
just
Yeah,
discovered
it
alien
smells
durian.
terrible.
Is this why it said biohazard?
I mean,
I just
it's a different
imagine,
crate.
Those really crappy, like, Costco protein bars that are, like, chalky.
Yes.
They
I was-
smell horrible for
I was-
some reason.
I was thinking of, every time I think of rations, I think of the stuff that they like had in like World War One, because that's what we learned in like
Oh,
middle
God.
school, and they're
Oh,
like,
like
hard tack. Yeah.
Yeah.
What even
They've
is
gotten
that?
so much better since then.
I would hope.
We've taken some of the fancy ones camping before. They're actually not that bad
MREs
these days.
or whatever.
Yeah, these are kind of part way in between. These are meant to like keep for 1,000 years or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's,
And they
it
have.
seems- apparently they have. And yeah, those chalky Costco bars are essentially what I described.
Amazing.
You have 500 of those in this crate.
My God.
I want.
They are small. You're not sure how much each one is supposed to get you through. You could try eating one and see if you need to eat dinner. It's up to you.
Rick's gonna pop the whole thing in his mouth. That's just a little cracker.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
Oh no.
Considering that I only smelled it and didn't like how it smelled, I want 0 of the 500, please. Thank you.
Rick will take a couple.
Okay.
Avery's just gonna take one slowly, put it in her pocket.
All right. I have created an alien ration pack timer. We will see what happens when I get to the end of it. All
Avery
right.
takes it out.
Mean.
No, I'm just kidding.
My poops are gonna be insane, guys.
God.
Okay.
We're streaming. My bad.
Okay.
You can sleep in the bunk next door.
So that's the first thing you find. Then you also notice there are a couple of barrels. There's seemingly like a classic wooden barrel in one corner, and then there's a red barrel right next to it. I don't know, which one do you want to take a look at first? They both seem to have something in them, and they seem to have maintained their seal.
Ari, you pick.
The red one.
Okay. It's got a similar control panel, and when you hit the unlock button, you hear a seal hiss, and you open it up, and there's liquid in there. You shine the flashlight in, you can see all the way down to the bottom of the barrel. It appears to be clear.
Does it smell like anything?
Water? Question mark.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Hey, Brick.
Eh?
Do you wanna
No,
try
no.
this?
I'll
I
take.
mean,
I'll take.
what is it?
I'll do it.
Hold on, it's okay. We're security. This is our job. We get
No,
it.
no, 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 no. No.
Does anyone have a scanner? By any chance?
No.
I don't think.
I don't
Okay.
think. Well, hold on.
Can
Give me one
I-
sec to check.
Can I
might.
just
Nope. Don't.
do a little see if it's acid? Check.
With your finger, okay.
Maybe not that. Okay.
I would like to say for the record, and I feel like you would all probably know. Well, okay, no, Kai at least would know this. That Leaf is carrying antitox with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drink
Just
it.
in case.
Oh my God.
You want to try it, Brick?
Yeah.
There's a reason that Leaf is near his carrying capacity. It's because he basically has our entire first aid kit with him.
That's good.
Mm.
That's a good thing. I'm gonna do a little.
Yeah, you know, water that's been in a water bottle for a long time. It's still clean, but it's got a like almost plasticky taste to it. That's what this tastes like. It's water.
Delicious.
I was hoping it was a new. I was hoping it was gonna be alien booze again.
I mean, that would have been sick. 'Cause there's a lot.
Or if I thought ahead, it would have been an invisible sludge monster, a translucent one.
Oh God! Oh, Grant! That would have been terrible. Oh my
No,
God!
thank you.
Kai would have been scarred forever.
The new mimic.
Also, hi, Jersey was home. Thanks for joining us today. Hello, hello.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, now you just have the wooden barrel. This one you do actually have to kind of crack it open a bit. It doesn't have a control panel on it.
Anybody have a crowbar?
I mean, if you have a crowbar, you're welcome to use it, or it's just a plain old strength check.
What do you
And a
need?
stick.
Do I have anything? I have
Leaf is distracted, but y'all can ask him for stuff.
I have a knife.
You can use that to wedge it open if you want to.
Yeah, a regular knife.
Okay. You pop it open, and there is a strong, not unpleasant, almost spiced smell to it. It is another liquid.
Oh, okay. It's spiced.
Spice.
Seems like it.
This one might be a winner, guys. And I do the same thing.
Make a fortitude save.
Of course.
Oh no.
Let's go.
If
That
anything
is a
loses-
nat
potent.
20.
Heck yeah.
Okay. This stuff is delightful.
Hell yeah, it is.
It's got a little bit of heat to it, but also just an absolutely wonderful warm sweetness. And at the same time, you can definitely tell there is alcohol in it.
Hell yeah. Am I drunk?
Nope,
Nice.
you are perfectly fine.
Because I got that 20.
And
okay.
if you happen to have Property of Dawn's Horizon stickers, you could probably just slap one on there if you wanted
Yeah.
to.
This, I do the little turn around. This, he's coming back with us.
Okay.
Who has the stickers? Does anyone else want some? It's very good.
I mean, who else would have the stickers? Come on.
Is it Leaf? I'm assuming.
Yes, of
it's-
course.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Also, all of this sipping. Lynn Jersey has just redeemed hydrate. So if anybody has anything to
Oh.
drink,
Oh yeah.
wow, we're also healthy. We all have water.
Mhm.
Could go with my chocolate chips.
Oh. With some alcohol.
Okay.
No, it's just
Left
water.
that downstairs.
Just for my own curiosity, Brick. How much does this barrel weigh?
Hang on, I'm doing math.
Okay.
Easily 200 kilos. You could probably heft it, but it would take everything you've got.
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't carry that one.
How are we gonna? Yeah, we can't come.
It's
Back,
a barrel.
can
Tip it
we?
on its side.
If it's
Yeah,
open.
I mean, we could get it out of here. Probably can't
Are
get
you
it
gonna-
further in.
It's
Are you
open.
gonna roll it with
No,
you?
No,
You can
No.
you can seal
You
it back
kidding
up.
me?
All you have to do is put the lid back on and tamp it back down.
we're not gonna roll it with us. That's ridiculous.
I mean, we can just not come back.
What
for
if we
it.
all just take a break, sip on it,
That
and then
great
continue?
idea.
That might be the way to do it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What are we drinking?
It's good. I don't know.
I
I don't know,
It's
some
good.
cool juice.
It's good juice. It's good juice.
Are you drinking on the clock?
Yeah.
We're getting
Yeah.
paid for this.
Leave ever since we signed up for the endurance mission, we have forever been on the clock. There is no off the clock. We know this now. We got woken up when we were supposed to be off the clock in cryo sleep to fight for our freaking lives. So yeah. And I take another sip. I am drinking.
You know
Good
what?
job.
Good point. Can I have some of that?
Okay, Leaf, make your fortitude save, please.
I would like to say for the record that Leaf does not, in fact, actually drink any of this.
Why not? It's fun.
Because joking aside, Leaf remembers what happened the last time he decided to drink.
What happened?
He got tased.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh, that's what that came from.
Oh, it was the last time.
I mean, he's had
whoop.
sips of things since then, but like the last time we've
Welcome back.
actually seriously drank anything, he got tased by
Well,
Dana.
will we come back though?
Probably not, given that we're supposed to
Yeah.
meet up with the other people on the bottom of this place.
Hey,
Okay,
how about
well, I
we
mean-
just? How about we just? And I rummage in my bag. Hold on. This is me rummaging in my bag as I open my. Fuck. What's in the first aid kit? Is there like a water thing? I don't know.
There's a small canister of sterilized water that is sealed
Yeah,
until you need it.
I know. It feels very irresponsible.
You
know
might
what?
find more. You might find containers as you go.
Do you need a container?
Do you have a container?
I take some of the excess nanogel and have it form into a container.
No, I don't want
You might not want to drink it afterwards.
I know. I know. Well, we'll see if we find something. Take your sips, and we will go.
I put the nanogel back on my back coating my wrist.
Anybody
Okay.
else gonna take a drink before we leave?
Yeah.
Harry takes a tiny sweet.
Okay, both of you make fortitude saves. We need to see
Okay,
how this affects
actually
you.
though, you know what I do have is two empty trank darts.
Oh, whoops.
You can't. You can't.
Those are containers.
They're very small.
What was it?
So
Fortitude. Oh, saving throw.
You're not. The thing is, you're gonna roll a 1 at one point to try to heal one of us, and Grant will use that against you, and you're gonna inject alcohol directly into our bloodstream while we're dying. I don't love the odds of that because it's 1 in 20. I don't love
So
the
Brick,
odds.
the linebacker looking hefty dude rolled a 2 for a 12.
He's a lightweight.
So
I still
have
feel
20.
like that is less.
What did Ari get?
Okay.
20.
Okay, Ari's fine.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I'm just like,
Surviving.
this is great.
Yeah. Brick might be a little buzzed right now.
What was the
it's
gas?
doing great, guys.
It's good, right?
You know what Leaf does have?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Balloons.
Balloons? No, this is getting worse and worse. No. It's fine. It's fine. If we can't bring it, we have so you pull out a balloon.
No,
I'm assuming you're
this
like,
is the best water balloon ever.
We have so much alien booze left on the ship. It's okay.
Yeah.
It was a fun little treat. It's all right.
Sassi's been watching this and just, if she had popcorn, you suspect she would be eating it right now and just enjoying the show.
I look over at her and I'm like, "What's the legal drinking age? And are you it?"
She shrugs. She's it's almost as if she's not entirely familiar with the concept.
Oh. You must be from Europe. No. I'm kidding.
Wait, no, if Satsi's from Europe, does that make us space Australians?
I mean, pull out the accents, everybody. Okay.
Not even gonna try.
Wildebase.
What's a wallaby?
I can't do it.
Sorry for anyone who's Australian watching.
Yeah, apologies.
Yes. Okay, so are we done with this room now?
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. You go back out into the corridor, and your choices are: you can return to the stairwell. There are a couple of other passages leading off to the west and south. You could also continue down this passage, which seems to branch to your left and to your right farther
Are we
on.
supposed to be able to see this?
Yeah, we can switch back.
Okay.
Also, where are we relative to our starting point?
Under.
Downstairs.
You are a floor down.
Okay.
Ready?
Alright. Sharing screen in 3, 2, 1, go.
Did a mod partake?
Booze Cruiser, the new name for the ship.
Yeah.
The
That's
booze
a great
cruiser.
question.
Yes.
Booze Cruiser.
Did a mod partake?
Ahmad is back to meditating, actually.
Ahmad is not interested in whatever the fuck we're doing.
Mod's
You-
babysitting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay, you are back out here. And these are your options.
What do you want to do, Captain?
Wasn't Satsi
I
leading?
guess she's
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, Satsi looks interested in continuing down the corridor.
Sure.
Okay. It's
Lead
fine.
the way,
Let's
Satsi.
do it.
All right.
I
Satsi.
feel like we've established at this point that we will follow Satsi basically anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
Satsi goes
accurate.
down the corridor and then goes down another corridor, and you notice there are spider webs at the very edge.
Oh.
And she pulls out her side blade and starts cutting them away. And on the other side, you find a door that has been stuck open with spider webs.
Gross.
Oh,
And
Lord.
beyond, there's
We're gonna
just a
find
room
spiders.
coated in spider webs.
How old do these spider webs look?
How do you
Make
tell the
a-
age of a spider web?
Do we
Like,
still
do they
have spider
do
webs
they
on us?
still look smooth and fresh, or do they look like
Yeah.
frayed or like
I'd
covered in
make-
dust and stuff?
I'm gonna make this a survival check, because that would be the sort of thing you'd be doing.
I knew I should have brought the flame tower.
Leaf was never a Boy Scout and has no idea.
Okay.
Unless it is a very, very low DC. Cause survival. Yeah, Leaf has no idea.
All right. Anyone else want to give it a try?
I will say I have absolutely zero interest in entering this room. Personally. None. Like literally zero. So
Brick is gonna try something in a stroke of genius and pull out one of the flares that he has and see if these things will burn.
Okay. You pull out a flare, light it, and hold it up to the webs.
We already know they burn.
We do. Well, Brick doesn't.
And
Because that was the last fire that Leaf put out. Was like with some of these.
yeah. And so all of the webs start burning. Where is? Oh, for heaven's sake! Where'd my section for this go?
I heard the burn
Yes. And
flames.
let me.
Yay!
The room is filled with smoke. However, ooh, whoops. You also. Actually, everyone make a listen check for me.
Oh no.
Okay.
Not good. This die
19.
is not treating me well right
16.
now. 11.
16, 11, what did Brick get?
19.
19. Okay.
6.
Okay, Brick and Airy, you both hear movement in the room, and you hear.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, guys, we're just gonna want to turn around. I'm just telling you right now.
Brick pulls out his gun.
Sassy jumps in.
Sassy!
Great.
Grant, is
Do you ever
this
get the feeling that this is one of those missions that just like clear out the whole dungeon?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm playing Skyrim or something. It's just like grab all the booze, kill all the spiders.
Yeah.
We're not spiders.
So this is when you wanted me to play the song with the fighting and something in webs.
Oh, yes, because there are still smoldering webs. There are two creatures. They seem to be. First, they're not spiders. They seem to have
Alright.
just a long tail and a couple of arms and kind of move around with their arms. And they have large snapping jaws.
Can
And
we try to tame them?
you certainly could try. However, they're kind of smoldering right now. They look a little burned, and they are very much not happy to see you. Let's see. Actually, I need to roll some damage because they did take some damage.
Are they still on fire?
Yeah, they're still kind of on fire.
Are we gonna roll initiative?
Yes.
Nat 1.
You need to
Okay.
die. You need to die.
Okay. Someone pick a
thought-
color.
Lynn Jose, pick a color.
Purple.
Wait, what?
Or you can go with purple.
If you don't pick a color, I'm going to use the light up rainbow ones.
She said
Nope, you
green.
picked a color. It took a moment to show up on my
Jesus,
screen.
rolling.
Okay, for a second I thought that was the green die that betrayed me, but no, it wasn't.
I gotta... Wait,
Hold on one
I
more.
have an additional thing to add to this. It's been a minute.
Been a while.
14.
14 for Kai. Gotcha.
Also,
What did
Oh, cool.
Ari and Brick get?
16 for Brick.
7.
And I think we still need Wonder as well.
yes.
So if you've got Wonder stats somewhere,
I do.
I think we pinned it.
I do, and you pinned it, and give me just
Okay,
a sec
cool.
to find it.
What you do. You guys can't hear the music, but...
Wonder has a 10.
10. Okay, cool. So first to go is one of the worms, and it kind of just leaps over here and rushes at Satsi and tries to take a bite out of her. But does not hit. Yeah, no, it does not hit. It did not roll very well. But then it tries to... Whoop. Okay, well, there goes that dice. Then it rolls a slap with its tail and actually does hit, doing 5 points of damage to Satsi.
Oh no.
Satsi takes it like a champ, though.
Hell yeah.
Okay, next up is going to be Brick.
Alrighty dighty. Let's do this thing. Brick's gonna holster his gun, since he saw Satsi's just running in there, and he's gonna run around and try and flank with the thing. With
Okay.
it and Satsi.
You are definitely able to do that.
Yeah. And Brick closes his fist, and you guys see the mechanical thing on his gauntlet protrude over, kind of like a knuckle duster, surrounding his fist, and he's gonna take a punch.
Hell yeah.
Make your attack roll, please.
Punch it.
14.
Oh, in total?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't quite hit, sadly.
He
Yeah.
goes in
Okay.
total.
Well, the second attack. If I can do that. 6. Okay.
Okay,
Suck
so-
at this.
Yes, sadly, you do not hit. Satsi looks a little sorry for you. Not condescendingly, she looks genuinely hideous. Okay, next person up. I'm gonna say Kai, because I think Kai's dexterity bonus is...
It's very
yes,
high.
Kai's is definitely higher than Satsi's. So go ahead. It is Kai's turn.
All right. I am... So that thing that your mouse is over right now, the gray L shape, is that a full wall?
It is not.
Okay.
In fact, as you take a closer look,
Is it a kitchen?
it looks like a kitchen.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So this is a counter. You could get over it if you're okay doing a quick jump check.
Yeah, okay,
Or,
yeah.
or climb. I'd allow either.
Yeah,
one.
why not?
Okay.
It's
It's not a very.
Well, I didn't roll very well.
Okay. How is it? How did you do?
Well, my jump is 0, so we're not gonna do that one. The climb is also 0, so okay. So I got a 3.
Okay. Make a reflex save.
Okay. Lynn Jersey said there's a nice amount of cooking burners in this kitchen. Reflex save, that is... Oh, the music is done. Let's loop that. Sorry, hold on.
You're okay.
Reflex... God damn, my reflex save addition is 10? Okay, we got a 24. We're good.
Okay. You kind of stumble trying to get over the counter, and slip and end up on it, but you manage to avoid landing on top of the butchery knife that someone seems to have left there.
Cool.
So you came very close to slicing yourself.
I still have an action though, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna...
As you are sprawled on top of the counter.
Am I like actually like prone?
Yes, you are equivalently prone.
Okay.
on top of the counter.
So can I still do something?
Yeah, so long as you don't try to move.
Okay. I'm gonna take that butcher knife and I'm gonna throw it at the other thing.
Okay, make an attack roll.
God damn it! It's a 2. I don't think I can add anything to that to make a hit if the 14 from Brick didn't hit before, so.
Yeah, you throw it, and the critter just kind of looks as it passes over its shoulder, and then turns to you and hisses.
I hiss back.
Love it.
It actually seems a little confused by that, but it's still possible. All right, next up is Satsi. Satsi is going to stab the critter in front of her. Hits and does. Hold on, Satsi. How much damage do you do? An ungodly amount, if memory serves. Yes, because she's also expending her psionic focus. And does 14 points of damage to that one.
Hell yeah.
As she stabs it with her side blade. And that's all she's gonna do. She's just gonna do stabby stabs. Next up is going to be, hang on. Wonder is next. What would you like Wonder to do, Kyle?
Let's see, where are we? Wonder's there.
You're right, awesome nerd. It is not an astronomy stream. It is our D&D and space stream.
Yes.
Welcome to the chaos.
Welcome. There is very little to do with astronomy here, except we are in space. We're on an exoplanet right now. It's very exciting.
Very exoplanet.
Oh, your D&D night just finished. Hope yours is going well so far. Oh, thank you so much. I hope your D&D night was super fun. Sorry, go ahead, Kyle.
It's all good. Which of these is still on fire?
They are both still on fire.
Okay, I will tell Wonder to attack the one that Satsi is currently fighting.
Okay. Let's see. Hang on, I need to look up what... Did I give Wonder a jump?
I can tell you that. You did not specifically label as such,
Okay.
but we know they can jump because that was how we met them.
It's true.
Yes. And, well, actually, technically, they have the equivalent of spider climb. So, yeah, Wonder
they
just
do.
Wonder just climbs on top of the sink next to this thing and reaches down and bites it. Go ahead and make an attack roll for Wonder.
Cute.
That is a 16 plus 8 is a 24.
That's definitely a hit.
A 24 to numb.
I'm so proud of the child and the dog in our group that are doing all of the damage.
Yeah.
We're
As
just
the
here
rest
for
of us
cleanup.
just sit here struggling.
It's thematically correct, though. Satsi's supposed to watch your backs.
It's
Down
true.
here.
I just
That's 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. The critter is very obviously hurting right now. All right. Next up is going to be Aerie. What is Aerie going to do?
I'm gonna also try and pull a Kai and jump over the counter.
it didn't go
Please.
well. Be careful.
I'll
The
try.
butcher knife's gone now.
If I slice and di- Oh, okay, cool. Thank you for taking that.
A butcher knife is gone.
There's more?
We'll see what else
There
happens.
seems to be
What
a
am I
full
supposed to do?
set of various sharp implements next to you.
It's excellent. I intend to
You've got-
throw all of them.
Oh, where is it?
Why throw your own
One.
knives and you can throw somebody else's?
Exactly.
16 to jump.
Yeah, you leap right over it. You're on the other side of the counter now.
Nice. Just for my own curiosity, how far apart are the weaver worms right now from each other? In feet?
You're making me do so many calculations. Okay.
Well, how big is an
Uh,
oven with 4 burners? An oven with 4 burners is like 2 feet. I know this because mine is not, and it's stupid. So 2,
I'd-
4,
I'd
6, 8, 10, 12,
I'd say
14?
I was gonna say roughly 18.
Okay.
Okay.
with Brick in the way between the two of them. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So I can't move anymore. Let's see what else we can do.
Is it like pizza restaurant size? Awesome nerd ass.
It's an industrial kitchen. It's an industrial looking kitchen. It's got a lot of stuff.
Ooh.
To work with.
It's a lot of burners. I have 4 burners that barely fit on my stove. I would love to have well, 12 seems a little excessive.
12 is perfect.
Don't you always have 12 pots going at one time?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How big are the feasts you're preparing? Anyway.
Do you even cook if you don't have 12 things on 12 different burners?
Yeah, come on, man.
What are you doing?
You could throw things if you want to. Ari
Oh
does have
yeah,
all
I'm
those
sorry, I was
knives.
waiting. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some of my daggers finally
Yeah.
that I
Okay.
have.
You can make up to I think up to 2 attacks. So go ahead and roll your first one.
Okay.
No, you have a macro for your dagger.
Oh, I do. Haha.
Okay, there you go.
I will someday learn how to do this. I'm just gonna throw 2 at the one in the kitchen.
Okay.
Damn.
Where do you keep
Okay,
them?
the first.
Where does Ari keep the daggers?
I have them like on my the side of my boot,
Hell,
like one of those like holster thing. I'm just like,
that's the
like that.
coolest place to keep. Yes.
yeah.
Obsessed.
First attack is 24 with 4 damage. It's kind of crappy, but
That
that's
still
something.
hits. Okay.
Second one, 14 attack and 6 damage. Does that hit?
That one it barely manages to avoid.
Okay.
But you definitely hit the first one.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All
You're
right.
just like, haha.
Don't forget,
Don't forget to what?
get those.
I will. I'll go get them later.
Next up is this one, and it's gonna run over to the person who just tried to stab it at a distance, and it actually no, it stops part way, and rears up and spits something at you.
Oh no. This is fun.
I don't think this is the case, but a 12 misses, correct? What's your AC?
It's 15.
Oh, it's 15. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it goes wide, kind of goes between the two of you, and it hits the wall behind you. And I'm assuming the two of you kind of look at it. It looks like the wall is disintegrating slightly.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah, guys, you might want to watch out for that.
And it finishes running up to you and decides to bite you. And a 21 definitely hits, so it's going to do.
No.
3. It does 6 damage, and
Really?
I'm going to need you to make an opposed strength roll.
Alrighty.
Up.
What?
Just strength. Strength.
I can't see it.
Nope.
Oh, sorry, everybody. 12.
12. Okay, it does beat you. It reaches down, grabs your ankle, and yanks.
Oh.
And you have been tripped. You are now prone on the floor.
No. Okay.
All right, and now, finally, at long last, Leaf. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I've been making a character sheet for Wonder.
She deserves a character sheet.
Yes, it's actually just a tab on mine. I just copied mine, and I'm like making a legit character sheet for my pet Space Weasel. Or as you put in the thing, and I did not notice this until now, the Acheron Combat Hound. What?
That stat block was put together by Artie.
I like this.
Interesting.
This is great. Okay, so how are these worms looking? Let's see.
The one that's been stabbed by Satsi and bitten by Wonder is not doing very well. However, the one that's tripped Ari and looking rather threatening toward him is looking pretty good. It's just, got a burn mark and some slices on it.
How are these?
Is it still on fire at all?
The fire has gone out now.
Is the other one still on fire at all?
also gone out now.
How are these worms looking? There's a dog.
That is unfortunate. The fire didn't even last a whole round. I'm sad. Okay. What happened to that flare that Brick was holding?
That's a good question. What did Brick do? Did you drop
You tossed it into
and
the
run
room,
in?
right?
Yeah.
Or-
So I don't know. It's up to you, Grant, to where it would have landed.
It's kind of smoldering on the floor. It's the outer casing is smoldering. It is still actively burning.
There is flame somewhere present.
Yes.
Do it.
Great, because this is a non-magical flame. And Leaf is going to use control flames.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Okay.
see. Where is this flame?
Hang on. No, I don't want that. Let's just say
A brown backgammon. No.
let's say it's where the quarter is.
A quarter.
Oh, all the various things.
It's where the quarter is?
A
Yes.
quarter.
Okay.
Oh, that was fun.
How far can I move this? Where does it I can make it move. Moves at a speed of 10 meters. Cool. That is definitely far enough to get it over to the one near Airy. So yes, I'm going to use control flames and move that little bit of flame over into the space of the
Ooh, that
wyvern.
Flame.
Okay.
Which it gets to make it looks like, if I'm reading this correct, okay, can move enter a square even if it occupies it. The creature can make a reflex save to get out of the way.
Okay. It rolled a 20.
It is DC 11 plus the number of dice of damage the fire does plus my int modifier.
Okay.
Which is
Did it roll a
I don't
nat 20, Grant?
No, it was a dirty 20, but it was a 20.
which is 11 plus 5
This is the
plus
fun
I
math
don't
part.
think this does enough I don't think this does enough dice for it to be a DC 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20 is the second best kind. Exactly.
Which means that it can successfully move into the nearest unoccupied square. Which I believe also means that Airy gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
You get an attack of opportunity if you've been knocked prone.
Has Airy been knocked prone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I am on
Harry
the
was
ground.
tricked.
Both of
chilling.
you. Okay. Sorry, I was clearly very distracted.
Kai just tried to hop over
You're good.
and
I'm right
counter
there with you.
did it bad. Eri got tripped by the worm. Question, for you, Grant. Is this a worm like a worm? Or is it a worm like the weird ass flightless are they flightless? Dragons?
It's closer to the latter.
Okay.
Although it's not gigantic.
It's not a purple worm?
No.
Oh, okay.
Although that would be wonderful if I brought a purple worm in right now. You are underground. Although I don't think you guys are high enough level to handle a purple worm if I were to bring it in.
We got it.
Baby purple worm. Give us the baby worms. And
Okay.
then the mummy worm comes and murders us all.
Is Leaf going to do anything else?
Awesome nerd goes, how about no worms, please?
Give me just one sec. You can keep a fire burning. Normally a creature at risk of catching on fire. Okay, cool. Out of curiosity, So I guess it would have had to actually spend a full round in the same space as the thing for it to be at risk of catching on fire, right? Because it made the reflex save.
Correct.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. No, I think Leaf is going to just stand here out of the way.
Okay. Then we are back at the top of the order, and even though that first worm is not doing very well, it's still continuing to fight. So it decides to split its attacks up and tries to bite Satsi.
Oh.
Crits,
Ooh.
which means it does.
Can't do anything about that.
It does 16 points of damage to Satsi.
Oh my God.
She's. How is she doing?
How is she doing?
She's looking pretty rough, but, not in danger.
Yeah.
It's going to also try tripping her. And, Satsi rolled a 1 again. Satsi's rolled the most. In this adventure, Satsi has rolled the most ones out of everyone here. So Satsi's been tripped now.
Chalk it up to like nerves.
Yeah, it's got to be nerves. So Satsi's been tripped. Now the
Three of us
critter
are
then
pros.
the critter then turns to Wonder and tries to bite Wonder because Wonder's the other person who successfully hurt it, and misses completely. So
Wait, do these worms have legs?
yeah, they've got 2 legs that they use to
do?
move around. Yes.
Okay, because I was gonna say it'd be really fucking funny if we all got tripped by snakes, and it's like, wow, I guess they are superior.
I promise before stream started we do not have snakes.
It's close.
No, I don't need any danger noodles in my game right now.
It's a nope rope.
All the various names. That being said, Brick, it is now your turn.
Okay. Just for my own correction, is this the same ruling as one attack can be substituted as a grapple check as well? Is that how this works, or is it a full action to do a grapple? Because in 5th edition, it's like if you have multi-attack, you can do a grapple and a hit.
I think
This is your
I think
universe.
the way I
fam.
would want to run it. I think the way I will run it this time, and we'll see if I stick to my guns later on. You can make your attacks, and then you can use your other action to make a grapple check if you would like.
Cool.
Beat it into submission.
Yes. Yeah, screw it. Brick's gonna try and do that just because he saw it try to grapple Satsi. So Brick's gonna attempt to grab it and try and suplex the thing back.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay, make your grapple
Onto
check.
the counter.
Yeah. I have a stupid bonus to this. Oh yeah, 26.
Yeah, it did not roll well to resist you. It rolled, I think, a grand total of 10.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, you
worms.
pick this thing up and just suplex it onto the table, and its friend, because this is hilarious, is going to make a will save, fails, and now takes 6 points of psychic damage.
Oh boy.
Because it just saw its friend just kind of get ragdolled over the counter. Okay.
Oh my god.
So now that it's there, Brick's just gonna do that and start trying to punch it with the gauntlet.
Nice.
Okay. Make your attack roll. It's gonna be easier to hit now.
Yeah, 21.
That hits.
I'm still on the
That's
counter.
18 damage.
I'm still on the counter. I'm
Oh.
like, get him, get him,
I'm
get
still
him.
on the ground too. Yeah, we're both of us. Yeah.
Yeah, you punch it. And between the force of your metal fist hitting it and the plasma that it just gets charbroiled with, it stops moving. It is dead.
Oh.
Nice, Brick.
And for that, I guess as my move action now, I need to reload my gauntlet. So you guys would see like a plasma charge that typically is in a rifle be ejected out the back of it, and he shoves another one in.
Okay.
That's it for me.
It's a heavy hitter.
Hey Kai, I found a container for your booze.
I'm not putting it in a shotgun shell.
Speaking of Kai, it's your turn. You can spend your move action to stand up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. As I stand up, I say, I'm not putting my booze in a shotgun shell. And then I shoot the other worm. Or no, no, you said there were so many more knives next to me. I'm gonna pull one out and I'm gonna try to stab it.
Yeah.
Stab it or throw?
I'll throw it, because I'm
Okay.
still at a little bit of a distance, yeah.
Okay, make your attack roll. Dexterity plus base attack.
My dexterity is very high, so let's hope I did well. Dexterity plus base attack. Woo! 21.
Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll 1d4 for the knife. I don't believe you have a strength bonus, so it's just the straight up 1d4.
That's, yeah. I am not strong. I'm working on it. That's why
Leaf
Kai's
has a
going to the
strength
gym.
modifier. I don't know that you call it a bonus.
3.
3? Okay, it takes 3 damage, like a champ. It also makes a fortitude save, and it's just fine.
What
These are rusty knives you're throwing at
Oh,
it.
okay.
Tetanus. Let's go. Alien tetanus. Wait a minute.
Oh, God.
That's so
All right.
fun.
This is now Satsi's turn. Unless Kai, you want to do anything else? You have one more action.
I do
I will give
technically have 2 attacks, right?
True.
Yeah.
Gonna grab another knife.
Yeah.
Get him.
It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
You have to tell me how big was the last knife?
The last knife was kind of a paring knife.
Okay. The next one?
This one's a full-on like heavy butcher's knife that you pick up next.
Hell yeah, please God. Ooh, okay, that would be a 28.
Let's go.
So I just go like, shing, shing.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Is
Like
it
axe
still
throwing? Just-
D4?
Yeah.
Yes, still a d4.
I put it back in the box, and now I'm having a hard time getting it out. I have a little box. You see? I got it. 3 as well. I feel like that is incorrect, but that's fine.
Okay. It's looking rough, and also it failed its fortitude save. All of a sudden, it's just looking really weak around the edges.
Get tetanus, bitch.
That's in canon. That's what.
You
Kai
need to
says.
get your vaccines. Go get your vaccines. Or go get
Okay.
your vaccines, or you're gonna be in this situation where you're gonna be the worm and someone's gonna throw a rusty knife at you, which let's hope you're not in that situation anyway. And yeah, you can say
Kids
bitch
don't play
today.
with rusty knives.
And
Kai breaks the fourth wall to threaten the audience.
Yeah, just
Don't get alien tetanus, kids.
Okay.
Tetanus, bitch.
So Satsi's gonna make a. I'm gonna say it's a tumble check. Or whatever, but she rolled high enough where she can just do this. She uses one of her actions and does this sick from prone jump to her feet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's that thing that the reverse worm. I don't know. You know, the thing that people do, like break dancing or whatever.
and she's pissed off. So she throws her side blade spear at this thing and rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Heck it.
And does another 10 points of damage. This thing is on its last legs.
I didn't know I could throw my side blade.
You could sit there.
Whoops.
And she, as she's watching, just for a little bit of flavor, she opens her fist, and the side blade just disintegrates after striking this thing.
That's cool as hell.
Next up is Wonder. What's Wonder gonna do?
Bite it. Actually, no, don't bite it. You might get tetanus.
I don't think that's how that works.
Are you sure though? Has
Really
Wonder
does.
had her shots?
Given how much time Wonder spent with the research team, hopefully.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Better have.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I think Wonder has not been given a different instruction, so I think Wonder's probably going to jump across and
Actually, Wonder's gonna play to her strengths, climb down, go over here, climb up, and just end up over there. Because Wonder can climb any surface. All right, and make an attack
and
roll.
give the same one that it was initially attacking, I think.
Oh no, that one's
Okay.
dead.
Is it dead?
Yeah.
It is very dead.
Oh, it's already dead. Okay, yeah, never mind. I guess the other one.
If it hadn't been killed by Brick's fist, it would have died of embarrassment. Go ahead and roll your attack roll, please.
24.
That's it. Wonder could finish this quite easily.
That's 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm gonna add more flavor text. Wonder jumps down on top of this thing, grabs it behind the neck, and just with a single twist, you hear this sickening pop, and it just goes limp.
Damn.
Kai turns away and just goes, "Good job, Wonder."
Oh, no.
Leaf waves his hand and extinguishes the flame. It's like, good girl, Wonder.
Okay.
Nice.
The room is yours to explore. There is a door at the far end, another door right over here at this end, that you can easily see as soon as you start walking in and checking things out. And it is definitely a kitchen, so there appear to be storage units here. There are ovens, and there are shelves with jars and boxes and stuff.
What kind of
Ooh.
burners do these appear to be?
Show me the jars. Electric
They
or
appear to be-
gas?
They appear to be some sort of induction.
Ooh.
Although some of them seem to have almost an after add-on that does have piping.
I take one of the balloons and fill it with whatever comes out of the tube.
You turn one of the knobs. Nothing really happens. There's no resistance. There's no nothing. Nothing happens.
I'm going to take a minute here to try and trace back this tubing and figure out where it goes.
Roll me a search check.
Jesus.
For the record, I'm picking up my daggers. I have
16.
them.
Okay.
I don't even
Okay.
remember.
Yeah, 16. Sure. You trace it. You trace it underneath a cabinet nearby, and there is a tank there that seems to be attached to this thing. It seems to have a gauge. You're not sure what the gauge is reading though. It's been covered in burnt cobweb.
Does it have a knob or something?
Seems to.
I'll put a balloon over the end and
Blow us all up.
Okay.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, make a reflex save.
Who? Which one of us? All of us? Or just him?
Just Kyle for right now. Just leave.
11.
11.
Oh boy.
I mean, it doesn't explode. However, there was something stuck in there, and it just blasts out, and you take
Ow.
7 points of slashing damage from
Oh
that.
my god.
Oh, shoot.
And there's a loud hissing and pop that everybody hears.
Leaf. Maybe
Are you
don't.
good?
I shoved the balloon over the end.
You now have a balloon full of
And then
whatever
I
this
close the
gas
valve.
is.
What are you doing? You're like,
How does Leaf look after that? That's the real question.
For real.
Not good.
yeah.
Okay.
You're
What hit
like
me, by the way?
extra
What?
chaotic.
What hit me, by the way? Like, Leaf is definitely going to retrieve whatever it is that just hit him, so he knows how worried he should be.
It looks like a piece of metal
Uh-oh,
That
tetanus.
had
Did you
to-
get your shot?
Tennis!
that had been shoved into one end of it.
Did you get your shot?
Who does that? It's a kitchen. Why?
Hasn't been a kitchen for a while.
Fine. Does someone have a bandage? Never
Yeah,
mind.
I
got it.
do.
Leaf stabs himself.
Oh, okay. Well, I was all ready to take. take my backpack around, and I was all ready to open up I have my first aid kit half out.
Although actually,
Put it back in.
wait.
That being said, Leaf, while you were searching, you notice behind this canister, there seems to be a nest of some kind.
Oh.
Gross. Disgusting.
And
No.
there are a pair of ostrich-sized eggs in there.
Don't touch them.
What are the odds that we can raise one of these as a pet?
No.
Hey,
I have a whole
Wonder
paragraph
turned out to be a
devoted
great
this.
decision.
Yeah, Wonder's great.
Hey, no, they're babies. I feel responsible. We killed their parents.
We're just gonna kill them. Like, how do you know you don't know how to take care of a...
We figured out how to take care of Wonder.
Our ship is not a zoo.
We
Right,
literally
could
have
be.
special space specifically for that purpose.
Awesome Nerd is really for this. They go raise it like the roof. I think to
come
our
on,
ship is
come
not a zoo. They said could be.
Come on, chat. I mean, like, are you with me on this one?
It's Wonder all over again.
I would do a poll, but I would be outvoted.
If the chat tells me to kill the babies, I will kill the babies.
Listen, I don't want to be the...
It's in your hands now, chat.
Are we going dark side?
I do hear that.
Anakin. I killed them.
Oh,
I
anarchists
killed
were
them
out.
all. The children.
Not just the women. Or just the men.
But the women. The women and the children.
See, no killing babies.
I hate you.
We have to try and raise these things, apparently.
Do not kill babies. Worst
Okay.
case, you can save them.
Are the eggs burnt at all? I feel like this is a really important question.
Does it smell like
not.
omelets?
They're not. They're not. They seem to actually have been shielded from it inside this cabinet.
Sell them after you save them.
Well, that got dark.
Selling them?
It's a real mogul move. Anyway.
How heavy are these eggs?
You're
Not
carrying
terribly-
them.
Not terribly heavy, about half a kilogram each.
Leaf fashions
Stand
a
up for
sling.
yourself.
Leaf fashions a
Okay.
sling and proceeds to carry these eggs around with him.
Babies.
You now have a pair
Very
of
carefully.
alien eggs. I know, awesome nerd. Ew, kilograms.
We're an astronomy
this
channel.
Is the future. We're an astronomy
Alien.
channel, and this is set in the future. It's metric.
What were the things called? Worm something?
They were called
Worm.
weaver worms
Because they're
because
like...
they weave webs.
Yeah. I hate it.
Not anymore, they don't.
Well,
Well-
while I'm averting my eyes from Leaf adopting more pets, after I've explicitly told him not to, and he has not listened again, I'm gonna go look at whatever looks the most like a pantry.
Okay. That seems to be kind of these shelves over here. So you walk over to the shelves and start checking them out.
Cool.
Satsu's kind of looking around too.
Should I roll for
Look,
that?
if anything that tries to kill us, fry it. But like, come on.
Exactly. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll a search check. See what you find. And same goes for everybody. If you're checking out the room, you are welcome to make a search check.
Do it.
Brick is looking specifically for a bottle.
It's a
Okay.
good choice. 15.
Leaf very carefully, like, carries like this balloon around very gingerly.
Okay. So Kai, with a 15, you actually get a pretty good idea of what's on these shelves. There appear to be a lot of raw ingredients. There are some things that are long desiccated and very just decayed away. You also notice some jars with some murky liquid in them and some shapes.
I mean, as someone who has me in real life, I have a good idea of like basic food preservation. And if these were pickled, they were probably pickled long ago enough that they are not good anymore. So I'm not going to take anything, but I will just kind of poke at them.
Okay. You're pretty sure one of them contains an organ of some kind. Circulatory, it might be a heart.
Yummy.
Question for you, Grant.
Yes.
How long does the stim pack kind of tail last?
An hour.
So the
Um,
first stim pack I used from the psionic owie. That's how it's
Shoot.
listed in my cause of damage sheet.
Amazing.
It should have worn off by now.
Okay.
Um,
Just because that affects how much I get from this next one.
Awesome Nerd thinks I should eat it and said, "What's the worst that happens?" You came in a little late, so you missed the part where we found a cookbook that had different humanoid anatomy and how to butcher them. So the worst that can happen is I eat a human heart, and I don't want to do that. That's the worst. And we have varying levels of slightly less worse. What'd you say?
Huh?
Huh? What did you say?
Don't.
This is space dysentery. That's the worst that could happen.
Space dysentery. Yes, that
Cool.
too. Oh yeah, I missed that. Never mind. Don't eat human parts. I don't want Kai to become a cannibal by accident.
So we're Brick and Airy doing some search checks.
Yeah.
12.
I got an 11.
Okay, I mean, you're looking for a specific thing, and there are definitely empty bottles and stuff around. You can grab a couple.
Yeah.
They even,
Hey,
have,
Kai.
they even have stoppers.
Yes.
There's bottles in here.
I'll grab one too. I mean, I'll grab enough for like, I don't know, one of each of us basically, right? Like we
Yeah.
each have one.
Okay.
When we get out of here.
Is this more
cheers.
booze? Is that what I heard?
Yeah. No, we're getting
Essentially.
empty bottles to go
Empty bottles.
grab the booze in the other room.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm just expanding.
Imagine what
our-
I could.
I'm just expanding
Imagine
our
what
kitchen.
Leaf could do with flammables and control flames.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
I need matches.
Oh no. Okay.
Do you say that in universe? You just randomly
Yes,
go.
and
I
I like
matches.
to I like to think that that's anachronistic enough that none of y'all know what the hell Leaf is talking about
I-
because
No.
point,
No.
do your
Kai has
do they have
watched.
matches where you're from?
Kai.
Oh right. TV.
No, they wouldn't. Because everything's underwater. Well, a lot of things are underwater. But Kai has watched so many movies with Dossie, and there's got to be at least one where they
Right.
light a match. Yeah, he likes that old shit. So even if it was just Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, you have that scene with the Nicolas Cage as
Yeah.
Spider-Man, and he's like, I watch. Sometimes I light a match and just let the flame burn out just to feel something, and then it goes out, and he goes, oh. It's really good.
Anything anyone wants to do
I've
else in
accomplished
this?
my goal.
Have I.
Check out the barrels, I guess. What's the yellow thing in the corner?
It seems to be another one of those boxes.
Like the one that had stuff shatter in it earlier.
Like
That
the
was
one-
actually kind of a just basic steel like box. This one appears to be one of like the one that Kai opened up that had the mystery containers and the books.
Grant, should we switch back to, or do you still want the map up?
I think we should stay with the map for the
Okay.
time being.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I want to see what's in it.
Okay.
Oh, I guess there is another room in here. So
There is. You press the
I'm gonna
open
read the
button.
label first, just to be clear.
Okay, before you press the open button,
I'm making full use of my ability to read rudimentary labels.
it says the equivalent of miscellaneous items.
Yeah, okay, I'll open it. If it says biohazard, then
Yeah, on the inside there seem to be utensils, and it looks like maybe ornate napkins at one point, but they're all kind of destroyed. This one did not unseal when you press the open button; it just opened. There's also appears to be another cookbook.
same
This-
kind.
Not the problematic kind. This one seems to be just a standard cookbook. Although who knows? If you look through it, you might find something concerning.
I mean,
if you look through a lot of old books, I imagine you can find a lot of concerning things.
yeah, I guess I'll look through it
Yes.
and
Oh yes, you can.
I'll I'll look through it and see if there's anything particularly interesting. What was the first thing you said was in there? I got distracted again.
Just like some eating utensils, that sort of thing.
Hopefully a
Like
vegan
the
cookbook.
fancy special ones, or like
Some of them seem to be the telekinetic ones, similar to what the Dragons were using.
I want one of those.
Okay, you pocket one of them. It doesn't weigh much.
Yeah, and the cookbook.
Okay.
It reminded me of the fact that I think both my grandmother and my boyfriend's mother have cookbooks from their mothers that have recipes for squirrels. And one of the recipes, I forget whose, calls for, it says it's a very easy recipe for a squirrel soup. The first thing you need is, this is not a joke, 50 squirrels.
50?
Easy to come by, you know what I mean?
It's a super easy recipe. You just need the meat of 50 squirrels.
I'm sorry, can we just Awesome Nerd 3. You can read? Whoa.
Alien languages.
It took a lot of effort. This has been like how many story arcs in the making?
True.
The Betty Crocker
quite a few.
1970s cookbook has squirrels too. Okay, not even that old. 1970s.
It does. I have that book.
Okay, why does everyone have a copy of this thing with the squirrel soup?
Because it's the best book for sharing recipes. They have really good base recipes.
And squirrel soup.
So while you're checking that out, Satsi opens this door, and there seems to be a semi-collapsed spiral staircase going up. If you had to guess, it's probably leading to a room just off of that great hall where the possession happened.
Where are we relative to that?
Underneath
More or less underneath it.
Precisely, please. Because Leaf knows exactly where he is right now because powers.
That great hall would be right about here.
Okay.
He
Actually,
said,
it would extend like all the way over here.
precisely, please.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, I spent 7 power points on anchored navigation
That's true.
for this exact reason.
Okay. There's also
So I know when the ceiling starts falling on top of us, what we're about to have on top of us.
aside from several tons of rock. Okay.
Yes.
Also,
I want
Leaf,
to know what I was crushed to death by.
the door you're standing next to, you would kind of notice this just by hanging around and being there. It seems to be a little frosty around the edges.
Ooh, did we discover the freezer?
You might have.
Open it. Open it.
Dude.
You also have a cue for this one, Vicky.
Oh.
Before I do that,
When people go
I'll
inside,
open it.
so I'd like to use precognition really quick.
Okay.
Oh.
As I like lay my hand on the door to go and open it. And just like get some, just like a vibe check here, if you'll let me kind of slightly abuse
Check.
the power of that.
Vibe check. Okay. Yeah, you put your hand against the door, and it has nothing to do with the cold. Just a chill runs down your spine.
And then I go,
Hey.
is that the freezer? And I open the door.
Hey, before I open this, can someone with a weapon come over here?
I'm already here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kai is already trying to crack it open.
Leaf prepares
It's fine. It's a freezer.
to blast the hell out of something.
Okay.
Okay. It does take a little bit of effort, but the door crunches a little bit as you break through something on the other side. You're pretty sure it's frost. And immediately you just feel freezing cold air rush out of it. And you find yourselves looking into the freezer. And you notice that there are seeming pillars of ice suspended from the ceiling. And on the wall to the right is a shelf and then several slabs of ice in the back. The floor is coated in just ice everywhere. What do you do?
Sure, I'll go in.
Yeah,
Their
actually, I'll just.
bodies.
Do the pillars of ice appear to have
Dead bodies inside of
anything
them.
in them?
Okay. I'm gonna assume one of you just takes your flashlight and shines it through the other side, and yeah, you can quite clearly see the outline of what seems to be a roughly humanoid form.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna look around and make sure there
God.
doesn't appear to be any kind of like. I'm just looking like for traps. Is this going to just like
Make a spot
flash
check for me.
freeze one of us?
Make a spot check for me.
Uh, 14. I
Now that
think.
you're already in here. Yeah, and Kai, make a spot check for me as well.
Okay.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
I think I also got a 14. Let me. A 15.
15. You don't really see anything that's too terribly worrying.
So there is something that is terribly worrying in here. We just can't see it.
There are some vents in the wall that seem to be just throwing cold air in here.
How are the vents still powered?
I mean, lots of stuff in here seems to still be powered.
Okay, that's fair.
Does there appear to be anything of interest in here
Besides
there's
the bodies.
besides the bodies?
There are some boxes on the shelf that you can check out. You're not sure what's in them.
Hey, do you want to stand guard while I go look at these, or shall I stand guard while you go look?
I don't love
Also,
the
just
idea
to
of
check.
anyone looking.
I wanted to stay to make sure the door didn't close behind us and trap us in the freezer.
That's
Yeah.
a good plan. Wait, so I go over to look in the boxes,
Okay, I pull out.
still holding like crackling energy in my hand,
Okay, you got it.
just like waiting for the opportunity.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look at the other humanoids while still spooked, but I need to know who's in here.
Make I'm gonna say make a knowledge, I guess, Earth and Life Sciences.
I don't even
See
know.
if you can identify any of them.
Oh, I rolled very well.
Me or Kai?
Me.
Kai.
Okay.
Leaf, you can do the same thing because first box you open seems to have some sort of shrink wrapped organ in it, and there seem to be several more.
23.
That was what?
23.
23.
Yeah.
There's definitely a martyrdom in here,
Ah, oh no.
and you're pretty sure one at the far end is tracking.
Oh. They just. It's a
Great.
smorgasbord in here.
The rest are
Exotic meats.
species you don't quite recognize.
Okay. Leaf, I would love to get out of here, actually.
I got a 29, by the way.
This appears to be there's everything from brains to spleens.
Great.
Runs the gambit.
Yummy.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Bumpers.
That wasn't Ari, that was Amanda.
What'd you say?
I said yummy. I was like, that wasn't Ari.
Comes out that Ari is a exotic purveyor of exotic meats.
Anyway, yeah, Satsi actually looks interested in going and checking it out and starts walking up.
I
her
grab
You
her
don't
before
want
I wouldn't.
She looks at you, looks back at the door to the freezer, and then looks back at you and really just takes in your demeanor.
The haunting gaze, the terror behind my eyes, the feeling that I will never be the same.
And then she slowly nods and starts walking the other direction.
It's a good choice.
All right. Anything else you want to do while you are in the kitchen of horrors?
Well, should we cook something? No.
I mean, I am a bit peckish.
No.
We have the spices.
Spice.
Yeah.
I would like to go, actually.
I don't
like
feel
it
so
here.
good. Mr. Stark.
Oh god.
Oh god.
No.
What's in the red barrel?
The red bell over here. You can go and crack it open really quick if you want to check it out.
No, I wouldn't. No,
Hey.
not all of us. Kai's not there.
The last red barrel had food in it, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we've seen what
Yeah.
food looks like here.
you're not
Good
wrong.
point.
I'd like to open it, please.
Roll a fortitude save.
Mhm.
Oh,
He goes, "You're
Not
not
great.
wrong." Turns around. Beak.
You said fortitude save?
Uh-huh.
Hey, actually, really quick, I just need to clarify something with Grant, to make sure he's not tricking us into a fun, weird, terrible thing, which it might be. The weird booze stuff in the other room, that's for sure not, like, you would tell us if that was, like, actually, like, alien blood, or, like...
It had alcohol in it. Last I checked, alien blood doesn't have alcohol in it.
I
Depends on
don't
how much they've been
know.
drinking.
Very true.
This is a
Have the
red barrel, right?
viscosity. It did not have the viscosity that you would associate with blood.
Okay.
The barrel is actually red, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I made sure of it when I was drawing the map.
Okay. Because if it was blue, this would have gone differently. For those of you who are new here, we've determined through trial and mostly error that blue means danger. My fortitude save was a 5, by the way.
Okay, you press the button. There is a loud hissing noise as a lot of pressure is released, and you are just nauseated by the smell that comes out of this thing. The rest of you are also instantly aware of a really awful smell coming from that side of the kitchen. And yeah, Leaf, do you
Love it.
proceed from there or do you seal it back up?
Sorry, say that one more time for me.
Awful
I'm
smell.
so very... I got distracted by trying to figure out what just happened with my hit points because I
Okay.
mistyped a number, and it
You're
says
good.
I have a number I could not possibly have.
Okay. Yeah, you open it, there's a loud hissing noise, and you now have the status effect nauseated.
Nauseated. Okay.
Yes. Because of this awful, just disgusting smell that comes out of it.
Yeah, I
Which you're
close
sharing
it.
with the rest of the party.
I close it back up.
Okay.
I want to go now.
I close it back up and and then I no, that's good. That's good actually.
All right.
I just realized I don't want to find out right this second what all the spices do when you sniff them.
Okay, you'll find that out when you get back to the ship. All right. You walk down here. You actually notice that Satsi kind of stops and looks at some scrolling on the wall. Looks at it. Looks down the hall at what appears to be a double door down here, and then turns away and starts walking the other way. You're welcome to go check it out. She will wait for you.
I'm gonna go look at the scrawl and see if it's a language I recognize.
I mean, you've seen it before now that you've met the Trakens. It is Traken script. Very, very fluid, very cursive. However, I don't believe you've studied it.
Not enough at this point to be able to read it. Like, I think Leaf would have memorized the words for like danger and probably bathroom.
Neither of those is present.
He would have memorized like the basic danger symbols and stuff, but not.
Yeah. If anything, you notice that maybe. Well, everyone go and make a quick spot check for me, actually, as Satsu and it has this interaction.
Nat 20.
Ooh, 23.
13.
Okay.
No, I got it.
So nat 20,
I'm
23,
sure
13.
Stanley would have some great commentary here.
What?
Stanley would have some wonderful commentary.
Stanley's the talking plasma pistol.
Oh. You said the way you said Stanley for a second, it sounded like Stan Lee, as in, comic book genius, and I was like,
I heard
I
that
don't
too.
know if he would care about our D&D game, but that's a nice sentiment.
All right. And what did Ari get for his spot check?
19.
19? Okay. I'm going to say pretty much everyone except Kai notices that Satsi actually kind of stops and makes a subtle gesture in the direction of the doors. It doesn't seem to be like rude or anything like that, but it's almost an acknowledgement. And then she starts walking away. Leaf, you actually notice something different that nobody else noticed yet walking down these corridors. You actually look up and notice that in addition to these power conduits that run throughout the facility, the ceiling is strangely ornate, almost it's arched with a lot of crevices in it. And you're pretty sure, carved into the stone, you could swear you see stone faces staring back at you.
Do any of the faces look familiar?
They look roughly humanoid. You're pretty sure some of them sort of resemble Trakens.
Does the ornateness seem to be coupled to the power conduits?
No, this seems to be just part of the ceiling.
Do the doors also look ornate?
They seem pretty basic.
I'll just turn around and follow Satsi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is everyone else going to be following Satsi?
Yeah.
So I didn't see anything. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Satsi stops here and points at either direction and then turns to all of you and shrugs. It seems like she's asking for your input, which way you would like to go first.
I don't know. I kind of seeing the spider webs, I would lean towards going forward.
I will give you this. The spider webs down the cross corridor look a little bit more wispy.
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 Leaf doesn't really have an opinion, but is going to take the opportunity to recharge his tattoo while the rest deliberate.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Meeny, miny. That one.
Which one?
Down.
All right. South. That's one vote for South. What does Ari want to do?
Yeah, south.
I said
Okay.
south.
I'm ride or die with Brick.
It's gonna burn out very quickly.
All right. So there are two side passages. One to your right as you go down, another to your left a little farther. You go down the first one?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. This one actually seems to have recessed doors that once slid, and they are stuck open. And
I don't trust that.
Little bitty pair of pocket doors.
Yeah. Let's make sure. Oh, no. What did I just do? No, stop it. It's one of those moments.
Whatever you do, don't hit the. Oh God.
Huh.
You find yourselves in what appears to be. You're pretty sure it's a lab of some kind.
I see
There
that.
are work tables, all sorts of papers all over the floor.
The Pythagorean theorem, I think it is.
That appears to be a device of some kind with all sorts of buttons and stuff.
Buttons?
There,
A squared plus B squared.
there
equals
is,
A.
Leaf, from your point of view, there is a delightful variety of buttons in this room. From anybody who knows Leaf and the kind of damage he can do with buttons, there is a terrifying number of buttons in this room.
Excellent.
Leaf. Oh, sorry. I thought you were done.
It's okay. There seems to be some sort of like materials storage over here. These seems to be just desks. Something bad seems to happen on this one, and there seems to be this almost looks like a workshop sort of thing over here.
I definitely go over to the largest panel of buttons and then look to Kai for approval because Leaf does learn.
I look at you and I'm like, you're asking for my opinion now? You haven't been listening to it the rest of the day. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna do whatever you want anyway.
Okay. There are a whole bunch of buttons on this thing.
And I just say to the rest of the group, like, cover your heads, I guess, and get ready to shoot something if it pops out.
Puts
Pulls
on
out
his helmet.
So Leaf, you've seen a machine like this before. Actually, you saw it back on the water world. It is an Alessian computer.
Waterworld!
Yes.
And you know what the power button is, so you hit that, and immediately a holographic screen opens up. And it's actually similar to some holographic screens you see back here, only on smaller models. They're a little low res in this particular image because
Wait, are those portable Alessian computers?
they seem to be. This one's technically portable. It's just much heavier,
How heavy?
like 10 kilograms. It's pretty big. But it creates not just one screen, but like a 3-panel set of screens in front of you, and it seems to be challenging you for lock-on credentials.
Hey Kai, you've had luck with these, right? Hey, last time we needed to guess an alien password, you were the one who got it.
Yeah, but that time it was... I mean, I could try.
What does it actually look like?
I mean, it seems to have a username password sort of thing with just a blank green background.
Hey Satsi, any guesses? What's like the default passwords in your world?
Should I try? Do you actually want me to try it? Well, but I guess...
I mean, I can definitely walk up there while they're having this conversation and play with it.
Like, what's the equivalent of like password?
Satsi looks a little confused and checks. Ahmad is actually kind of checking things out, so she pulls out the notebook and pen really quick and makes sure he can't see and writes out, I have no idea. I have touched a grand total of 5 computers in my entire life. I have no idea.
And all of them that aboard our ship.
Amazing.
Fair enough. Does this thing have any external ports while Kai tries to think of a password to try?
It does, actually. And you're pretty sure this is a memory port.
Well, if this looks like the same one as the one...
It's the same sort of machine.
Okay.
And as you approach and maybe raise your hands to start typing, it actually projects an extra image that appears to be some sort of keypad.
Okay.
You don't recognize the symbols,
I don't?
but you're... I mean, it's Alessian.
Well, the other one was
Gotcha.
Martin.
Well, you also had Bessie plugged in when you were dealing with the other one, so Bessie was running translation while you were doing it.
Okay.
You
If
said
the other
it
one
looks
was
like a
Martin, I
memory
would have
part?
known it, but...
Do I have a cable that will allow me to plug into this?
Well, I rolled already,
Oh, go ahead.
so I'm gonna try something. What do you want me to
Yeah, well-
roll for?
Computer use.
Oh, okay. So I got
Because we're...
That's a 19 then.
Okay, yeah, I mean...
You flip over the
I-
magic keyboard and there's a password.
I go
under
over
it.
to the magic keyboard and I say, in my head, all right, whatever told me to do the password last time, do it again. And then I
1,
just
2,
feel it out.
3, 4.
Because I don't remember what the password was from last time.
I rolled a luck roll.
What did I get?
It was a D100.
Uh-huh.
On a 1 or a 100, I was going to give it to you.
What
You
did
know what
I-
I rolled?
What did I get? I got a 1.
You fucking kidding me? This was fate.
Hi.
This is amazing.
You kind of just tap things. And after a couple of false tries, the whole thing turns a lovely shade of gold and unlocks.
And I just turn to Leaf as he's trying to, figure something else out. And I'm like,
See, I
got it.
told you could do it.
Apparently.
We're done with the odds.
That was incredible. That was
my God.
amazing. I feel so valid.
Now you have control. Now you have access to this computer now, and I'm going to assume you took a picture of it after every iteration.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
And,
This computer's essentially yours now.
Yeah. Does it have anything useful that I like? What does this appear to be?
It appears to be a research computer. You recognize multiple directories that have the term psionic.
Pulling that up. Is there any storage media lying around here?
Not in this table. This table is actually pristine with the exception of some dust.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around really quick and see if there's anything resembling storage media. I want to take this stuff with me, and I can't carry the computer.
Lynn Jersey is wondering if it has The Sims on it.
You would have to do a full translation to find out. It might.
Weirdly, Doom is right there on the desktop. No.
Go ahead and roll a search check for me if you want to try and find some storage media. This is a big room with a lot of stuff in it.
I think Luke gets distracted immediately looking at the smaller tablet things.
Okay.
How big are those? Like
They'll fit into the palm of your hand. They seem to have actually been left on a long time ago, so some of them are actually flickering a lot.
on a computational power perspective, how do those compare to the thing that's currently running Bessie in handheld mode?
You're not sure. You would have to take them back and analyze
I'm gonna
them.
grab at least one of these and see if we can use it to upgrade Bessie. In the meantime, yeah, I guess I'll go back over and I by the way, I rolled a 7 for the search check. Yeah, I guess I'll go and start flipping through the psionic stuff and taking pictures or something, because
Before Leaf has a chance to hit any more buttons.
Yes.
It is past our time, and I feel
about to
like
say.
it's going to go somewhere very quickly. So I feel like,
There's so much to this room.
yeah, I feel like we
It's
should
got a whole page.
wrap up.
Okay.
Oh boy.
this
Actually,
gives me a
more.
week to figure out what Leaf does anyway.
There you go.
Okay.
So,
Then I will stop sharing in
all right, 3.
3, 2, 1.
And welcome back.
Okay, so that you have something to prepare for next time, I'm going to, as we're leaving, tell Wonder to find me a hard drive, because that worked very well last time.
Oh yeah. She's good at that.
We're tempting fate at this point.
With a hard drive? Or with the Lux system?
With the
Okay.
Lex system.
I can't, but did
I
you
will
actually
get to find out next week.
Did you actually roll a 1, or did you just take a fate, or did you add a fate point? What did you do?
Roll the 1.
The universe said
I'm
Kai
tempted
gets
to
a
add a
win today.
I'm tempted to add a fate point just to make things interesting later, but anyway,
No, you rolled.
because I'm
Alright.
evil. Okay. Anyway, continue.
Is that where we're gonna leave it? Is there anything
I think
else
that's
from
where
my
we're going.
notes?
I think that's where we're going to leave it off.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, those 2 hours did go by fast. I'm so glad that we're back into the swing of things. I was missing my D&D fix. But thank you guys all for hanging out and watching. Thank you to especially to Awesome Nerd and Lynn Jersey. And Jersey was home for popping into chat, and for all of you guys that just kind of hang out, that's cool too. As far as and thank you to you guys. Thank you to our lovely game master Grant for weaving such a wonderful, amazing story, and for haunting us. Thanks for that one.
Traumatizing us emotionally, physically.
Yes. And
Seriously.
thank you to my lovely party mates Amanda, McKenna, and Kyle for just participating in the amazing chaos and making the story so rich and fun. As far as the rest of the week goes, the week is over. We're done streaming for the week. But for next week, our regular Monday streams is going to be canceled. Aiden is not home right now, so we will be picking that up week after. But Wednesday, we will have our regular astronomy news stream, and on Thursday, we'll be back for some more D&D in space, and we'll find out what buttons Leaf presses. Please follow if you're new here. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. And, yeah, as Lynn Jersey said, nightmares tonight. Thanks, Grant.
What can I say?
And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Bye!